Deep within Kenya's Great Rift Valley lies a land of dramatic cliffs, ancient engineering, and untold stories. Welcome to the legendary Kerio Valley. High in the cool highlands of Metkei, shrouded in dense morning mist, lies the quiet birthplace of one of Kenya's most dramatic landscapes. Crystal-clear mountain streams trickle out of mossy rocks, gathering momentum to form the upper tributaries of the Kerio River. From these high cliffs, the southern tip of the Great Rift Valley breaks open, revealing a vast, uncharted horizon. Communities here live along the rich, fertile ridges, farming terraced slopes that guard the entry into the dry valley below. As you move further north, the cool air begins to warm, and the flat plateau drops steeply into the rocky abyss. Life along the southern rim has been shaped for centuries by livestock grazing on these rugged slopes. Dropping lower into the valley, the small streams join together, carving the very first deep channels of the Kerio riverbed. Ahead lies the Kimwarer Basin, a land rich in hidden mineral wealth and dramatic geological formations. Descending into the heart of Kimwarer area, with beautiful hills and forests in between, the cool air gives way to the warm, arid breeze of the valley floor. Kimwarer is world-renowned for its vast deposits of fluorite, mined from massive open-pit quarries carved into the earth. Deep within these rocks lie vivid purple, translucent, and green fluorspar crystals, a vital industrial mineral. Terraced roads spiral around the quarry slopes, reflecting decades of mineral extraction along the escarpment. Around the mines, small communities have grown, creating a unique hub of activity amidst the quiet wilderness. Dry riverbeds, or lagas, crisscross the valley floor, bursting into life only during heavy highland rains. Resilient dryland vegetation, from cacti to thorny acacia shrubs, coats the arid valley terrain. Leaving Kimwarer behind, the valley stretches further north, dominated by the towering wall of the Elgeyo escarpment. Rising over 1,000 meters above the valley floor, the Elgeyo escarpment stands as a colossal natural wall of rock and stone, carved over millions of years by volcanic activity and tectonic shifts. Its exposed rock layers tell the ancient story of the Great Rift Valley. Every morning, the first rays of sunlight illuminate the sheer red rock face, painting the cliffside in glowing shades of amber and gold. Along the rim, sharp ridges and jagged peaks stretch as far as the eye can see, overlooking the endless valley wilderness.
Thermal winds rising from the valley floor make these cliffs a paradise for majestic eagles and birds of prey gliding effortlessly. Deep within these cliff faces hide ancient caves, historically used as natural shelters and ceremonial grounds by local communities.
On cool mornings, a sea of soft white clouds settles inside the valley floor, leaving only the highest escarpment peaks visible. Rainfall from the highland plateau feeds underground springs that burst through these cliffs, giving birth to magnificent waterfalls. Plunging over 200 meters down the sheer cliff face, Torok Waterfall stands as one of the most breathtaking water spectacles in the Rift Valley.
The sheer force of the falling water creates a continuous mist, nourishing lush tropical vegetation at the base of the gorge.
For adventurous hikers, winding footpaths through dense forest offer an exhilarating trek to witness the waterfall up close. Beyond Torok, Dozens of lesser-known springs seep through the rock layers, creating quiet, natural plunge pools.
These roaring falls calm into freshwater streams that flow downward, bringing life and sustenance to the dry valley plains below.
Local folklore has long celebrated these falls as sacred sanctuaries, deeply rooted in the heritage of the Kerio community.
As afternoon light strikes the mist-filled gorge, vibrant rainbows span across the cliff walls in a stunning display of nature.
Following the high cliff rim northward leads us to the high-altitude winds and world-famous heights of Iten. Perched high on the edge of the cliff lies Iten, famously known across the globe as the home of champions. Every morning, world-class marathoners train along these high-altitude dirt trails, overlooking the breathtaking drop of Kerio Valley. Athletes from every corner of the world travel here to harness the altitude, thin air, and serene landscape. Iten is also an international hotspot for paragliding, where pilots leap into the warm thermal winds rising from the valley floor. Gliding hundreds of meters above the ground, thrill seekers experience a bird's-eye view of the vast geological rift. At dusk, spectators gather at the famous cliffside viewpoints to watch the sun set over the distant hills. The steady updrafts created by the escarpment wall provide perfect flying conditions for both human pilots and local birds of prey.
From the heights of Iten, the road plunges downward into the heart of the valley through a maze of hairpin curves. Known as the Snake Road, this famous highway twists through dozens of sharp hairpin bends, dropping thousands of feet.
Drivers and cyclists test their skill as they navigate the steep descent, with vertical drops just inches from the tarmac. Connecting Elgeyo Marakwet to Baringo, the road to Kamnarok offers one of the most scenic drives in East Africa. Matatus and heavy trucks carefully transport goods down these slopes, linking highland markets to valley villages.
Massive volcanic rock walls stand like natural fortress barriers, where workers blasted through mountainsides to lay the tarmac.
As night approaches, headlights trace glowing lines along the mountain curves, turning the escarpment into a light display.
Reaching the bottom of the pass, the steep mountain terrain flattens out into the dense wilderness of Rimoi National Reserve. Deep on the floor of the valley lies Rimoi National Reserve, an untouched sanctuary of dense acacia woodlands and wildlife. Rimoi is home to one of East Africa's largest protected herds of elephants, roaming freely across the valley floor. These gentle giants have navigated these ancient seasonal corridors for generations, moving between water sources. During the heat of the midday sun, animals gather at artificial and natural mud holes to drink and cool off. The reserve is also a haven for birdwatchers, sheltering vibrant weaver birds, hornbills, and colorful kingfishers. Dedicated community rangers patrol these grounds daily, safeguarding the wildlife and preserving this vital ecosystem. Following the elephant trails further north brings us to the shores of Lake Kamnarok, a unique natural oxbow lake. Tucked inside the valley floor lies Lake Kamnarok, a rare oxbow lake formed by the natural shifting paths of the Kerio River. Historically home to one of Africa's densest populations of Nile crocodiles, the lake's muddy banks are a prime basking ground. Thousands of migratory waterbirds gather here, transforming the quiet waters into a bustling avian paradise. Floating water lilies and dense papyrus reeds fringe the water's edge, filtering nutrients and providing shelter for aquatic life.
Local herders depend on Lake Kamnarok as a crucial lifeline, bringing livestock to drink during the harsh, dry seasons.
Yet the lake faces constant environmental threats from siltation and seasonal droughts, demanding urgent conservation.
The wind hums songs at the break of day, whispering pines.
Where Baringo meets Elgeyo Marakwet, the Kerio River squeezes through a dramatic, narrow fissure known as Cheploch Gorge.
Carved decades ago by relentless water erosion, these razor-sharp rock walls drop over 70 feet, straight down into murky waters.
Here, local young men have turned the dangerous gorge into a stage, performing jaw-dropping high dives for visitors. With perfect precision and zero safety gear, they leap into the abyss, clearing sharp rocks by mere inches.
What makes these dives even more perilous are the strong undercurrents and resident Nile crocodiles lurking in the murky river.
In seconds, the divers surface smoothly, scaling the steep rock walls with ease, to the cheers of amazed onlookers. Nearby, the historic Cheploch Bridge serves as a vital crossing point, buzzing with roadside traders selling fresh local fruit.
Leaving the daring divers of Cheploch behind, the Kerio River flows further north, into the fertile mango belt of Tot and Chesongoch. Pushing deeper into northern Marakwet, the dry, rocky wilderness suddenly transforms into a lush, green oasis.
Tot and Chesongoch are famous across East Africa for producing some of the sweetest, high-quality mangoes in the region. During harvest season, local farmers work tirelessly, carefully hand-picking tons of fresh fruit from tall trees.
Thanks to rich volcanic soil and heat, the valley floor also yields massive watermelons, sweet papayas, and pineapples.
Heavy trucks queue along the valley roads, loaded to the brim with fruit, bound for markets in Eldoret, Nairobi, and beyond.
The vibrant open-air market at Tot centers around trade, bringing together communities from across the Northern Rift.
The intense heat of the lower valley acts as a natural greenhouse, giving these fruits their legendary sweetness.
Yet, this agricultural miracle in an arid land would be impossible without an extraordinary, centuries-old engineering feat.
High up on the steep slopes of the Cherangani Hills, cold mountain streams are tapped at their source by ancient wisdom. Built over 5 centuries ago, these stone and timber furrows defy gravity, channeling water along impossibly steep cliff edges. Without modern tools or steel, ancestors used precise gravity flow to transport water over tens of kilometers to the dry valley floor. A strict cultural system, governed by elders, ensures every farm gets its fair share of water. Where the furrows empty onto the valley floor, arid scrubland bursts into a vibrant green network of irrigated terraced fields.
Recognized globally as a masterpiece of indigenous engineering, this furrow system remains a living testament to human ingenuity.
Generations continue to maintain these channels by hand, clearing silt and replacing wooden supports just as their forefathers did.
As the furrows sustain the green heart of Marakwet, the Kerio River presses on toward its final northern destination. To the west, the massive peaks of the Cherangani Hills rise into the sky, guarding the northern corridor of the Rift Valley. As you move further north, the lush highland greenery gives way to vast, open, dry savanna and dramatic desert landscapes. Here, life revolves around resilient pastoralist heritage, adapted to the extreme heat and vast open spaces of the northern frontier. The Kerio River widens, carving wide, lazy bends through sandy channels as it pushes through Turkana County. Ostriches, geranooks, and resilient bird species roam these remote riverbanks, thriving in the quiet desert wilderness. Finally, after traveling over 300 kilometers from Metkei, the river approaches the shores of the legendary Jade Sea. Emptied into Lake Turkana, the Kerio River completes its epic journey through one of Africa's most breathtaking valleys. From high mountain springs to desert lakes, Kerio Valley remains a timeless story of geology, culture, and natural wonder. Framing the eastern wall of the Kerio Valley rise the majestic Tugen Hills, defining the rugged boundary of Baringo County. Lush indigenous forests top these high ridges, feeding cool mountain streams that cascade down Burrow's eastern slopes into the Kerio River. Communities along the Baringo slopes have lived in harmony with the terrain, farming terraced hillsides for generations. From the summits of Baringo, panoramic vistas reveal the full width of the rift floor, stretching out like an endless tapestry. Cattle trails wind along the ridgelines, connecting hilltop market posts to the lower valley floor. Volcanic rock outcroppings along the slopes stand as remnants of ancient tectonic forces that shaped the eastern rift wall. Seasonal waterfalls cascade down the Baringo escarpment wall during rains, feeding into the main Kerio water channel. Looking west from Baringo, the vast basin opens up toward the northern plains, where two great rivers meet. As the Kerio River journeys north, it aligns with its sister river, the mighty Turkwell, flowing down from Turkwell Gorge. Near the southern shores of Lake Turkana, the waters of the Kerio and Turkwell converge, contributing 98% of Kenya's river inflow into the lake. Together, the Kerio and Turkwell rivers give life to the Jade Sea, completing one of Africa's most extraordinary natural journeys. The rich silt brought down by these twin rivers creates crucial feeding grounds for Nile perch and tilapia.
Fishing boats from local Turkana communities glides quietly across the delta waters at dawn.
The winds of the northern desert sweep over the delta, carrying the story of the rivers across the open waters. And so, the journey of Kerio Valley concludes, etched into the heart of Kenya's Great Rift Valley forever.
Thank you for journeying with us through the breathtaking sights, culture, and history of Kerio Valley. I am Fela, and this has been a labor of love brought to life through story and sound.
If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and hit that subscribe button on Fela Documentaries. Don't forget to tap the notification bell so you never miss our next deep dive into East Africa's greatest wonders.